suspense is killing me. Those sound awfully weak. I don't know if it's like a carbonation factor or what, but beer's got a deeper.
I mean, it's a seltzer. It's kind of weak.
Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Gross. Well, anywho, without further ado, welcome to episode 22 of the Humble Pod, the podcast that is unofficially sponsored by Twisted Tea and now Oberon.
Special guest potentially here. Oh no, looks like she went to the side door.
Even though there's bees back there, good for
No,
her.
side door.
Side door in this place. Man,
front door, side door, back sliding
so
door.
many places to enter.
And we got windows too.
No way.
A lot of windows.
Nice. So I took notes here. I wanted to... Whoa.
Oh shit!
There is Paninas
Sure. What up?
chiming in.
That was Mark.
Call him in. Or is that not here yet?
No,
I went over that. It's not here yet.
Sorry.
it's gonna be a little bit.
I have ADD. Wow.
Welcome.
We got those. We got open intox here. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
And that dog's a psycho.
This is a wild start to a podcast. Pandemonium. Cue the kickstart my heart.
Ooh, that's something. Have you talked to your brother-in-law about potentially making...
He dropped me a note saying he would, but I don't have any like it.
I mean, he's free reign to just, whatever
Yeah.
he wants to put lyric-wise. Can we make suggestions for, like, the instrumentals?
I'm sure we could. What'd you have in mind?
Was it Jelly Roll Hate Goes On?
Oh.
The instrumental that
You
it
just wanna
popped
sample
on.
him?
It popped on the DJ thing for my Spotify on the way home.
Okay.
It's got a really nice
You're
background
really
to it.
racist DJ that plays the songs that Corey likes.
He is very racist. He keeps saying, "We're gonna jump back into some of your type of music." Like, what is that supposed to? And then he plays country. Like, what are you trying to say here?
I don't know.
X
I don't
just
know.
has it out for me, I think.
That's his name.
Yeah, and the first time you start it up, it says X.
Can you name him? Like your Snapchat AI?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, now we're in Windows 97. Where are we at, Andy? What are you doing?
No, that's my server.
Yeah, I have my own server too.
I'm setting
No big deal.
up something for Mark.
Oh, okay.
Mark,
This isn't
Paninas,
in the
for
recording,
those
don't worry
watching
about
at home.
That's fine. It's okay.
It's mesmerizing. is
So
what
from
he's
the
saying.
top, I took notes here, so we didn't have any dead time here. Thank you for 221 subs. That's on YouTube a majority. I mean, we're almost on 300 on TikTok and all that, so I appreciate the support. Other than that, let's hit a little round the horn. We're going to start with Corey because it looks like we have important updates on Andy's end here. Corey, you got the call up.
Yeah, I did. I actually got the official call up Friday night, was it, when I texted you?
Yeah, I think so. We were texting on and off for quite a bit because I had to
Yeah.
pay for Beth Prime.
Yeah.
So we have the Roosevelt Bears hockey outing in 2 weeks, and it seems like Ronald Zimmers was going to be playing, but he's in Port Huron instead.
Yeah, so he was going to Port Huron, and he was going to try to drive back in the morning.
For
'Cause-
fun? What's in Port Huron? I don't even know.
I think a wedding or family or something like that. They were going up there. It's a whole family thing. I don't know if it was for a wedding or some other thing, but basically got the call Friday. Mike went over there to talk about next year's golf trip for us
Okay.
because we have to book the Airbnb as early as possible because we're trying to get one that's like on the lake this year.
That'd be nice.
Everyone was a little upset we weren't on a lake this year, and in fairness, all of us being as drunk as we were, like, I don't think on a lake.
Someone's dying.
Yeah, someone was going to drown. So we didn't drown last year or this year, so we're going to try to attempt it next year, I guess.
Up the
And
bar.
we're gonna risk some lives. That's fine. I did enjoyed the trip. I also am part of the winning team of the first inaugural Black Outing.
Blackout ting.
Yeah.
Speaking of teams, who's on your team for this?
So
scramble at
the
outing?
original team was Christopher Zajas,
Sahas.
Mike Engel, Bobby Kowalczyk, and Ronald Zimmers.
My team's
and
bad.
I got subbed in for Ronnie
Did you say that
Zimmers.
team's bad?
My team's
Oh,
bad.
Like, my team, I was talking to Mike. He's like, my goal for us is 14 under. I'm like,
What? It's at West Shore, right? No.
Is that West Burn?
West Burn. Sorry.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's possible to go 14
West
under there
Burn.
with Z and Mike on the team.
Shouldn't you be like 18 under?
The best I've ever done in a scramble was 17 under with him and Mike, and then
Okay, so why's the goal 14? Because you're a bunch of nerds.
No, I don't. That's just what he said.
There's no Sunday Andy there.
Yeah, we got Z, who's been playing better.
He actually is playing pretty well lately.
Yeah, so I don't know the goal. That's just what I was told is our goal is 14 under. I said, all right, man, I'll try not to suck too bad.
Who are you playing with, Kevin? Your dad and stuff?
My father, Jet Cavazos, and Dallas Cavazos.
Yeah, that's right. You just said.
I don't know how good Dallas is. I know he golfs more than Jet, so.
I should have got a group with Rosen together.
I feel like there's still time.
He didn't know there was even an outing because he keeps asking me to play. It's like, I'm on short-term IR for August. Hit me up in September. I'll try to make time for you.
He did hit me up. Was it Friday?
Yeah, I was like, hey, Corey might be free. I don't know what he's got
going
on.
He texted me Friday like, hey, do you want to go golf Saturday morning? I'm on call. Well, how often do they call you when you're on call at 7:50? The last time I was on call, I was at work from 7:50 to like 2.
Rolling blackouts, so that happens.
No, that one was just the saw broke when we were trying to fix it.
Oh.
And I got called in again yesterday. It wasn't at 7:50. I could have golfed in hindsight looking at it now, but had I said yes, gone to Gateway, packed a whole bunch of stuff for work, the minute we would have teed off on hole like 4, I would have got a call. Like, I'm not getting that money back. I'm literally flying back and I'm going to work. So, no, I told him to call Z. I assumed, like, hey, just call Z. He called you the one week to see if you wanted to golf. Why don't you give him a call, see if he wants to golf with you. I don't know who you're golfing with.
I would assume it's a Saginaw typical foursome, but someone can go.
I mean, I don't really talk to any of his Saginaw typical foursome.
The same.
Like Joey, but I don't even talk to Joey anymore.
I don't even think he's in the typical. I think this is like a Cougs and
I think I've talked to Cougs maybe once or twice.
I told him that we should get them out like a
2v2 Saginaw versus.
Well, so I mean that's what he mentioned, which is fair. Like he says that he doesn't think that those guys would be like all keen on recording stuff.
They wouldn't have to.
Well, that's what I said. That's what I said. Like we would do the recording. Maybe at the end, joke around interview type thing if they're cool with that. But
or if it's slow, we could get some of their tee shots.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, he's just speaking for them. He has no idea.
I don't know.
I don't think Joey would have a problem with hopping.
I don't know them, so.
I mean, I've had random people from the A team reach out to me. He's like, "Hey, we need to do like a meat missile utensil review on this." Marketan. Well, like, is this weird like grilling thing that you could like load up certain dogs and make your own?
So
roller.
like the toaster oven that you can put 2 hot dogs and 2 buns.
It's like a rotisserie for your grill. You put the pack on, and it'll spin, so you don't need your extra like 7-Eleven rollers.
Oh, okay.
But Marketan sends in a random like meat missile review. My boss at work, he's like, "Oh, I was thinking about hitting you up with the meat missile." He's like, "Dude, please, I got fan submissions all the time. Let's do it." I say all the time, like it's just my inbox is full, but they happen.
Yeah, I would have got a group in that. I didn't realize that was what you guys were doing. I mean, to be fair, you did tell us that about 8 times. I just didn't realize that Rosen wasn't in it or anything.
Well, I was never supposed to be in it. I'm just a last minute resort.
I thought, to me, when he said it was his dad and him and stuff, I figured it was like an alumni type thing, and that Rosen would have been in it. So I was like, oh, whatever.
I wish his alumni thing.
Right, but
I still could probably be in it though, because Bobby would have put a team together.
Maybe next year I'll get a team going with Rosen and we'll
do it up.
We'll get like Rosen, Paninas, maybe. Yeah. We're not winning any awards, but we'll have fun.
The longest drive might happen.
Yeah, we could. Mark might win.
Longest drive's always on that long straight par 4 too.
Yeah, it is. Did I tell you that Mark won long drive? That one outing we did? I don't remember if I told you guys that.
No.
He won long drive for that church outing we did. It was hole 16 at.
Wait, you did a church outing?
He hit it to the heavens.
Yeah, that was that guy I used to work with. The guy I used to work at DFCU. I literally told you that. Anyway.
I just figured you and church would never go together.
No, it does not. That's why I'm at a golf course.
There's like a Polish festival somewhere.
Yeah. I'm at a golf course supporting them, not at church. And he won long drive 16 at Sandy Creek and hit just a bomb, and he won a $200 cooler.
Oh, that's sick.
And then he proceeded.
Was it filled with booze?
No. No, there was no booze there. And then he proceeded to give it away to my dad.
Nice.
So what a guy.
They drink wine at church? What are you talking about?
They're not Catholic though. That's the thing. Catholics are, booze.
Drunks. Just single some people out.
Yeah, well, I grew up Catholic, so I've seen it. But anywho,
Andy, what's going on in GR next week?
Yeah, we got my cousin's wedding. I'm getting old.
And what's your cousin?
a little younger than Mark, maybe a couple years. So 26, something like that.
I don't even know how Mark is.
Yeah, Mark's like 28 now, I think.
But he acts 85,
Yeah.
so.
We're going up there. We're actually going up Friday. I wanted to show you guys this golf course. It's
Right on, lay it on me.
We're not playing at this one because I couldn't get a tee time because it's like one of those gimmick courses that fill up real quick.
Define gimmick, like Legacy?
Like Legacy.
Oh, American Dunes. Yeah, Ronnie actually played this 2 years ago when Joey Camilla, they went up there and played this.
Yeah, we tried to get in there.
So, what do you need to call like 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning?
I don't know because I only let you do it a week out, so it's pretty silly because I did it. I tried yesterday and I tried today, and it.
I bet if you would have called like 2 weeks ago, you'd be like, "Hey, we're out there for a wedding. It's right before the wedding. Can we get out there for 18?" They would accommodate. Because awesome. when we did Lakes of Taylor for my wedding, they let me book that like a month in advance, and we had like 4 tee times, and we only used 2 of them, so it was so chill.
Yeah, I didn't try that, and I just started looking yesterday a little bit, but it's pretty cool. It's all about like military stuff, so that's what my dad obviously
Budweiser on tap.
Floated to it, and that's very interesting. And that's supposedly something to do with they did a lot of donations to that, whatever this is, Folds of Honor thing, things like that. So my dad wanted to check it out, but I don't think he realized how much it was because when I talked to him about it, I was like, yeah, they're pretty booked, and he went to look, I think, and if you look on here, it's $185 a person.
I mean, it seems worth it at least once.
I feel like some of that money is going to go to like the
exactly.
Folds of Honor.
Yeah, that's right. But I told him, I said, well, to be fair, because I went in here and said we can do that on Sunday because we're staying there till Sunday. Well, there was 3 tee times here, but when I looked earlier, but I was like, we can do like 7 whatever a.m. And he's like, it's $185. Stick with the one you were at that you got because I got a different one.
So where are you guys going now?
What like?
To golf, like when you're in Grand Rapids, like where are you guys going?
It's right next to the Airbnb we're at.
Now, is this literally Grand Rapids, or is this like a...
No, it's actually Saugatuck. So
no, good old
Holland and
Sausage
Saugatuck.
They got a good brewery over there. Good old Sausage Duck.
Clearbrook Golf Course. So this is it's almost like a Monroe Country Club. It looks like kind of like half public, half private, but looks pretty good. It's looks super nice. Like they have a restaurant that everyone talks about more than the damn golf course.
Really?
But then the people that talk about the golf course say it's super nice. It looks very up northy. That looks super
sounds like Woodside Meadows. Everyone cares about the restaurant inside there rather than the golf course.
Well, that's kind of how it goes with like private places. They have like bomb ass restaurants in there for the people.
I mean, even West Shore and Gross Hills had like a really nice restaurant set up.
But another point on this, that Corey will appreciate or get a kick out of is Thursday. I'm gonna finally meet Jenny's dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they're coming into town, huh?
Yeah. So
how long has said dude been around?
We're over a year.
2 years. 2 years, maybe 3.
Yeah, but how often do you see her?
Once a year.
A couple times
maybe.
a year.
Holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
She comes in sometimes. So she
Thanksgiving usually.
She does a lot of. So she lives upstate New York. She's a lawyer, and she goes on trips, and she'll fly out of Detroit a fair bit to like come over here, hang out, and then like to go like if she's going like to West Coast, whatever, she'll drive the 8 hours here, and then fly to West Coast, whatever. So we see her holidays, and then maybe 1 or 2 more, and then but we've never met this guy, and they went to Italy last year and got engaged.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
so
it's
spicy. Okay. So it's not like he's a there's nothing about him that I don't think that's.
I'll be your +1 to that wedding too.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get an invite to that wedding.
Honestly, I'm almost positive that if I remember, they're just kind of eloping. I think somewhere.
They'll be in Vegas.
Yeah, maybe. And then I think they're going to do something here.
Golf.
I think they're going to do something here.
The only thing I haven't done in Vegas.
But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, he's.
That's not the only thing, I guess.
They're going to dinner with my dad and Maria Thursday, and then she texts us, "Hey, we can swing by after." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Only because this dude plays in a band." So I was like, "Only if he gives me some guitar tips." And then then she says that's. I was like, "We accept those terms, but he wants to try out your flight sim." I'm like, "Okay." So he wants.
You got to add another one in there.
Add what?
You got to add another stipulation because they want to come here.
Yeah.
And the first stipulation was he has to give you tips. Now they added a stipulation that you have to let him play the flight sim. Mm-hmm. So now you need another stipulation to benefit you.
You have to get rid of my bee's nest.
Yeah.
Need to get rid of that hornet's nest that's sitting out the back door.
By any chance, do you have a bee suit? Random question. So yeah, that's gonna be my weekend. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Then we got the wedding Saturday. We're staying Friday to Sunday, so it'll be pretty cool out there.
It's weird that we're not golfing together at all this month.
We're golfing against each other.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably sneak in a little night 9 at Wyandotte one of these days if we wanted to. But
I would do that this week because I haven't gone since the last time we fucking went. I think so. I kind of want to go up to this up north looking course and get my shit kicked in.
Yeah. After you figured everything out, just for it to disappear.
I was shooting low 70s and shit. Now I'm gonna be in the 80s because I took 3 weeks off.
Join me.
Yep.
But
didn't you have an outing this past weekend or yesterday?
No, that's Saturday.
This Saturday. I thought it was this.
Yeah. My team's looking real bad for that too. For being honest, it's just
I don't know. Aesthetically, you guys are gonna look great.
Yeah, yes. We got loud pants, and then we got the humble polos. Got the koozies made. We got some stickers. We're gonna litter that course.
Who was that?
It's the work outing that.
Nice.
It's a bunch of good dudes. Really, none of them are really golfers. I mean, I barely call myself a golfer, but. If I'll be leading the charge here, we're going to finish 32nd, probably.
How many teams are there?
36.
Okay.
So, it's going to be an awfully slow outing at the lovely Lakes of Taylor. But more on that later. So, Tuesday was my father's birthday. And I still suffer from generational trauma. We went to the vault. Have you guys ever been there?
Long time ago. Time ago.
Oh, it's a long time ago. Because isn't this place 2 years old?
Yeah, as I say, it would have been a couple. It was right when it opened.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a downriver version of Prime and Proper. They get really expensive steaks and stuff. And they try to sell the experience, but you're in Wyandotte. So
yeah. It's really nothing crazy.
It's really strange because they want... It's like they want you to dress nice, but you got a whole bunch of old Polish people that are just showing up in jeans and their Margaritaville t-shirt.
Nothing wrong with that. That's dressing up once you get to that age.
So I tried to get my kid in there, and he just loses his mind as soon as he sees my whole family. Fucking Meltdown City. I'm doing laps outside, sweating my balls off because it's hot, in August. So eventually Kayla, he bit the shit out of me. Just nope, I don't want to see those people. I'm out. So Kayla swung by, picked him up. We proceeded to have dinner where... Before we even got appetizers, homie put down a 2-ounce pour of Buffalo Trace and a normal pour of Blue Light 4 times. You could see his eyes sink into his skull. And this is where the weird topics come out. I forget how we were talking about maybe it's just Jeb was shooting the shit, saying he was spending $600 on dinner a week because he's a foodie and all that. And then I don't know how it came up, but my dad just brings up Lana. I don't even know who this is personally. Lana DePlug. If you could just do a quick Google search for Lana
she's
DePlug.
A porn star,
right? But is this Adam 22's chick?
Wife. Yes. I think they're married, girlfriend if not, but they are together.
DePlug.
You can put Lana the Plug.
Oh, is it the Plug?
Yeah.
Oh, this chick?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's a YouTuber.
Now she is.
Oh,
they have a YouTube.
Lana?
It's Lena, I guess. I don't know how you want to put that, but yeah, Lena.
So, as of late, this guy, that 4th picture.
Yeah, so...
Adam 22 cucked out and got this...
The 5th picture.
5th picture.
One
well, that one... Yeah, 6th. I guess.
No, that's one picture over there, yeah.
Yeah,
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep,
Yeah,
Matt's hard. Because I'm talking uncomfortable topics about my father. So, he knows this whole, story.
It's been all over the news. Well, depending on what he listens to.
News?
The radio.
What is he listening to?
The radio. If he listens to Dave and Chuck the Freak, they talked about it when it happened.
Maybe.
And then Adam 22 apparently was like, yeah, I had no problem with it. They were both porn stars.
After.
Yeah, they were both porn stars.
Yeah.
That's how they met. Right. So they're used to, each other, not being with just themselves or just with other people.
Right.
Whatever. I mean, I don't know if I would sit in the room when it happened. Like, I don't know if he did. I wouldn't if I was him.
You wouldn't be there, like, giving encouraging comments?
No, because from everything I heard on the radio, that dude is hung like my forearm. Like, I don't want to see
I
that.
don't know if I'd sit in the room while that happened.
Like, I don't know if
I'd have my ear
he's...
to the door outside.
I would probably, like, you know what, I'm going to go
Where
to
we
bars.
dropping, boys? I'm
See you
playing
guys
Fortnite.
later. Like, hey, Andy, you want to play 6 Days in Fallujah? Something's happening in the other room.
What's that noise in the background, Corey? Oh,
Nah, just
it's
let it go. Just-
So from there we spiral. He like brings up like OnlyFans like chicks by name. I mean, I was kind of in the bag at this point too, so I don't really remember what he's talking about. And he's like, "Did you see this so and so girl that just literally jumps rope in lingerie?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Where are we at in this world where you know more random shit like that than I?" Regardless, things got weird. So we have dinner. It was nice. I've never like shook my dad's hand to say goodbye or anything. It was just quick,
Adios.
See ya. Yeah, one of those. We walk out of the restaurant. He daps me up. Fucking brings me in, hits me with the one time with the shoulder, hugs me, and says, "I love you."
No.
It doesn't let go. Like, awkwardly long hug. I'm looking over to my mom and my sister, like, "What is going on?" I was like, "I love you too, Dad." Trying not to break down in this man's arms. Because the last time he showed any emotion was my grad party, and he kissed me on my mouth. Which is, also weird.
That's Tom Brady stuff.
But this was such a big deal that my sister and my mom were taking pictures of this occurrence.
Wow.
Yeah, Kayla knew before I even got home. So I was at an all-time
I'm excited to see the Bobby G outing now.
Yeah.
You got
I don't
your
know
newfound
too.
relationship.
What happens when he wins long drive again? Oh my God.
There's no way he doesn't just carry Kevin on his shoulders into that boathouse to celebrate.
Wow.
At this point, we got to
All
go all out.
I have a alternative viewpoint. What if he knew he was going to do that and he just was like, I have to get fucking shit-faced to pull this off?
This was all a big joke, and then he just
No, not that it was a joke. It's just a lot of guys. I mean, that's how it is. People that are shut off like that, it's tough for them. And
He's old school for sure.
yeah, maybe he's like, you know what? I want to do this. He deserves it, but I need to get shit-faced.
Maybe instead of opening the face, he should open up his heart.
Yes, I agree. I
thought you had to
You're
open
here
the
to hear
face.
first, KG.
So I'm at an all-time high walking down. So I'm walking past like that oyster bar or whatever that's there. I think it's called Rockies or something in District 142. Look across the street. There's this bakery. It's called La Creme Pasterie.
Yeah, that place is awesome.
Oh my God.
So good.
I've been back like 3
Yeah,
times in a
it's
week.
fucking dangerous, dude.
I had lemon cheesecake. I had a carrot cake there. I've had their cannolis. It's so goddamn good. Have you ever been?
No.
Are you a big dessert guy?
What do you think? I've seen Corey put down some lava cakes and
Yeah, lava cakes, those on occasion. My favorite dessert is just when my mom makes her cheesecake recipe. That's it.
Oh, you would love their cheesecake though. It was so GD good.
I don't like cheesecake, so I can't comment. But I have heard great things from other people about Andy's cheesecake.
Just the pastries are top notch too.
Yeah,
but
pastries are.
now I'm probably going to be fat for the next series of YouTube videos, and it's a thing. We're always working on something.
We're going to have to be in different carts then.
Well,
Cart already doesn't go fast with me in it. We don't need me and Fat Kevin in it too.
Fat Kevin.
I wonder if I went down there and asked some business owners if they seen like Kevin like fucking just skipping down the road after his dad hugged him like.
Probably did. Oh god. Like honestly, it was hard to tell Kayla about. Like I was tearing up and all seriousness. Like, oh, man, this is great stuff.
I believe you.
Woo! On that note, let's 180 this. Is there an update on the space game that you were talking about that you got the whole Rolex about? It's not Rolex.
Oh, no, yeah, it's not wrong.
You got a watch about it?
No, so not a crazy update or anything. Just a funny story, and she'll probably hear me in there. But I'm still gonna talk some shit.
Nice.
That Mark and I were talking about how she mentioned that she played another game by the game company Bethesda, Fallout. You probably heard Fallout, and she didn't think she'll like it because she played like 30 minutes of the damn game, and we proceeded to listen to Mark just go in for about 25 minutes about how that's the dumbest thing he's ever heard in his life. basically yesterday in Discord, and how both him and I, he's not positive yet. He was talking about it last night, but both him and I are degenerates. We're taking a whole week off for that fucking game. So,
a whole week?
Oh, a whole week. Yeah, I already have it off. He's gonna try.
I was gonna say, you have people from work listening to this.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. I mean, I'll tell them. I don't care. Like, we have people to cover that kind of stuff. But yeah, like the game just keeps getting better and better. Like, they keep releasing more videos, more stuff on it. It's just getting better and better.
Can you bring up some
Yeah,
examples?
do we have some new videos?
Yeah, there's a little weird.
We should probably get off the line of the plug page anyways. That's just sitting up there for a while.
I've been trying to get off it too, but now I just think of my dad.
Oh, this was one of the other
and
pairs of
it's
shorts I
getting
was
weird.
telling you about too.
I saw, that's the first thing I noticed, honestly.
Let's look
So
at
this
another,
is the stuff that I was going to talk
another
about.
color,
Is,
two other colors.
I might get this. There's all sorts.
You're
of
gonna get a matching chair too.
maybe. I don't know.
Nice.
Where are they at? I didn't even show the star.
Did you show Corey the watch?
I don't know. Did I?
There's a watch.
Yeah. It looks pretty dope, and it's the one that you wear in the game.
Yeah, look at that bad boy.
Oh, that's sick. Ooh. Yeah, but like, how
It just
dirty
looks
does
like
that
a
get?
chair.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. But there's a black one. I think.
Like it's
there's-
just,
I'd probably
I think
get
that's
the
just the
dark one.
backside.
No, there's like one that's dark too. But then there's
In that picture, it is the backside. That's a nice observation.
what's the other one? There's a Starfield chair. They also have Starfield GPU set up. Look at that bad boy.
It just looks
What's
too
a GPU? I'm dumb.
graphics card
Oh. Why does it look ginormous?
because they are.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
You should see the graphics card that I got in mine back there. It's half the fucking case. But it's like, there's CPU too, so there's a chance.
AMD's making it too. I'm a stock owner of AMD.
Nice.
I like what they do.
Look at them lights, dude. How fucking sick is that? Ooh.
I don't know. I'm getting to that point where I don't care about the lights anymore.
Well, you don't even use your computer, so that's fair.
Would you go to space like tomorrow if Elon's like, hey,
In
we
a
got an
second.
open seat
In a
in a
second.
second? Yeah.
So I watched the video that what the fuck are those like trick shot guys called? I forget.
Dude, perfect.
Dude Perfect. Yeah, one of the Dude Perfect guys went up to space. I don't know if you guys seen that video.
Did
He did.
It's
Yes.
super awesome.
One of the-
Space
it
base
was
or just
space.
outside the...
It's space, but
So
it's
for
just
zero
outside
gravity.
It was
just
one of
outside.
the,
Yeah.
One of the
Okay.
twins.
Yeah, it's.
Allegedly, some of their videos are like 100% fake.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Like they hook up zip lines and green suits and whatnot. And
I feel like that was a video that they made.
They made fun of that.
Maybe.
People accusing
Yeah.
them of that, but
Yeah.
Man, this is such an ADD
They will-
podcast to the point where
yeah,
we were talking about one thing and now it's Dude Perfect.
They were.
goes
They
to
they
space.
also will openly tell you like, yeah, it takes us like 2 days to make this trick
Yeah.
shot. We just have to film them all just in case it fucking happens.
Wait a minute. Jeff Bezos' rocket really looked like a dick and balls?
It did.
Yeah. The dick rocket.
Okay, like I saw the Austin Power
It's
games,
literally
but
a
I
wiener.
didn't-
Yeah.
That's a wiener too. Jeez.
I like this right here is also. I would do this in a fucking second. I'd be terrified, but I would do it in a second. Like this would be so cool.
I don't know. I'm fine with taking off. It's the getting down part that I'm not so fond of.
Oh yeah, I mean that's how everyone is. Yeah, I mean even in airplanes, which I love. I love flying. I still get a little nervous.
Well, the older I get, the more of a problem it is. That thing could have crashed too. I've seen. Was it Apollo 13?
Mm-hmm. But man, that'd be so cool. You got like the window right there, and then they get all the way up there, and that's the view.
Okay, yeah, he went to space.
Yeah, he went to space.
So this is like as high as the Red Bull guy jumped, though, right?
No, that's definitely further.
Is it? Oh, yeah,
There's
because
zero gravity. Yeah.
He wouldn't have fell to Earth if.
Yep.
Oh, the tip is just floating back to Earth.
So they're allowed to. They're allowed to get out and float around for a couple minutes, basically.
Do you think that would make you sick? Like not having a sense of gravity?
No. Oh, this is where they get out. Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think it'd be weird, but yeah.
Well, like the head rush, right? So blood doesn't exactly flow as streamlined, maybe? I don't know, because you could always see their like veins bulge out in their forehead.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, with no gravity, it's a little harder. You have to do specific things to not get blood to pool in your legs and shit like that.
Do you listen to your mom's house, or you just catch a couple clips with Tom Segura?
Oh, I just catch clips a lot of time. Yeah.
And they were talking about coming in space. And like, how would that happen?
They did that on Letterkenny too.
Can you imagine being in here though? So like obviously they have like a time frame. Like I can't get my seatbelt back. I can't get my seat. they're already going down. Like there's no.
Oh wow. Do they fire extinguish? You got it right. Yeah. What? That's how they get down.
Yep.
No, that's just the booster. That's not them.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is my point.
No, there's a parachute.
That's the capsule that they're in.
Oh. Yeah. But the fact that thing came back, and then like I'm still having problems with Wi-Fi is kind of annoying. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I feel you. But so yeah. Anyway, yeah. Starfield
Oh,
looks awesome. Nothing crazy, update wise.
Still get to see a video on Starfield, by the way,
Oh.
or the watch.
We're the ADD podcast.
So I'll show you the watch. I'll show you the watch. I've already showed Starfield videos. Watch the fucking pod.
Yeah, watch your pod.
You weren't here for that for some reason. Look at that bad boy.
It is sweet. It's not my style, but it's sweet.
It's not something I'd wear every time. Honestly, the case is the coolest part. The case fucking sick.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a gimmick type thing, but it.
Nice pour.
Our Lord and Savior Todd Howard. Nice.
Oh.
It's got all that crap. The case is definitely the coolest part.
Totally translates to this.
I dig
Inspired
it.
by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy,
sweet.
comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful.
Need your sailboat?
And it even tells
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah. So
Seems
I mean, I know you wouldn't be into it, but
like a bit of overkill for a game.
Hey, so good segue here
Well, you're
because
always
of
gonna have
what's
it.
on the screen here.
I'm just saying you would buy a fucking collector's edition like Jim Beam case so you can fuck right off. This is my hobby.
That's
I
fair.
never bought a Jim Beam case.
But you would. You would
collector's
get like
edition.
a 50-year cask mates. You would.
You would.
I'm a poor man drinker. Like I just want a regular $23 fifth of Jim Beam.
I get that, but you would like entertain the idea
Yeah.
of something.
If someone bought it for me, yes, I wouldn't turn it down. But I'm not going to spend my own money on
I
that.
know
stuff.
you
I don't
are.
believe
You are.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
You spend so much money on random shit like golf clubs that you don't need new ones of, like for years to come, all the time. And you don't even like golf that much.
I mean, same. But
Like, but it's something I'm good at. I'm the second best in the group.
It's not saying much. Ooh, self-burn. Segue here, though. Trimester 1 is almost up, boys. I'm itching to play golf. Where and when? Again, I said this last week. I am willing to get into a fight for... Well, if that's what we want to do in that last week of August, yes. But I will double dip at the last week of August there regardless. So where are we dropping? Is the cool kid say?
honestly, I'll let you choose. You're the, you're
the one getting in the fight.
Yeah, you're the one. You're the one getting through the muck finally.
My heart says Eagle Crest or Stonebridge.
I would
I wouldn't
actually-
mind Eagle Crest.
I would love Eagle Crest. Actually, I want another go with that. Now that
Hopefully, I have a better time.
I got the shakes, boys. I got the shakes.
there's
I might have the shakes if we go the 27th too. We'll be drinking all day on. We're drinking all day on the 26th for that Wyandotte Bears outing, and it doesn't start till 2 p.m. at Westburn.
It doesn't start to.
Are you? Oh, you're getting a fight that day. Nice, good for you. Okay.
No, that's actually better
Oh, is it?
because like I can like do everything.
I'm
in the
pretty sure
morning,
it's
and
at 2
like,
p.m.
Gone.
When you say your chores and doing everything, what do you do?
Right now, she's got a very heightened sense of smell. Like she cannot open a dishwasher, for example.
Oh, okay.
So I'm doing a bulk of the laundry, bulk of the dishes, and just being
$100 starts at 2 o'clock.
awesome.
You're just being a great housewife right now.
Yeah. Good old Reba over here. So it's like certain things that I could slack on because she would pick up won't get done. Like right now we're knocking out the basement so we can move our office downstairs. So if I could get that done throughout this week, I'll set me up for success. So one last thing I have to do would be ideal. So Eagle Crest on let's 7:10 tea time. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down.
One of you motherfuckers better pick me up then.
You gotta retext me your code though.
I'm never gonna be fucking.
You just gotta retext me your code.
I don't even know if I'll be at my house.
What day? That's after that outing?
It's the day after the outing.
Oh my god.
We're doing just a live
So
we're gonna do a whole 5-minute video on finding Corey before the tea
So
time.
that's next weekend.
So the 26th is the
The
golf
week,
outing.
Yeah, the weekend after. Okay.
And the
2 weekends there.
27th is when you want to play Eagle Crest at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
There's no way. Fuck, I'm going to be alive.
Oh my god, yeah. So
I
I mean,
Someone's picking me up. We're taking at least 2 different cars because I'm not driving.
I can probably just meet at his house and then drive us the fuck out there in his car. I think that's probably the play.
Yeah, because Rosen would drive himself, right?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he can drive with us, but he can hop on 275 over there pretty easy. And
Right. Okay, that's the plan. You have to share your location with me.
sharing locations with anyone.
You have to.
yeah, because here's the thing.
Just so I can
33
find
years.
you.
I'm not going to start doing it now.
Well, you're also not going to wake up in time. Where are you going?
taking
I didn't
a
call
pee.
for a commercial break
Did
for
my
the
mom
delicious
take a
twisted
piss?
tea. You like what I did there?
Yeah.
We might need to have Paninas like up and ready to go just in case.
You should give him a heads up.
I don't know that he would play there though. He almost quit golf last when we were there with my dad.
Yeah, but that's family.
Yeah.
I get that. I just know how to tolerate it now. Well, I really got to save this part for Corey because I need his opinion because I feel like he is the obnoxious neighbor. So, just to kill some air here, did you know Taylor Swift announced more tour dates in like select markets?
I did not.
So, in Toronto alone, 30 million people are on a pre-sale wait list.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, dude. It's fucking crazy.
How much would you pay to see your favorite artist?
A lot.
What's a lot? I almost
It
bought
depends.
tickets at like $1,300 a piece.
So not that much. I would say not that much because
Well, it's mutual love for Tay Tay.
the problem with hers is you're not buying. It gets so ridiculous because they know the demand and all that you're not buying it from her. You're buying it from third party bullshit.
I know,
That's the problem I have.
but I care about seeing her
Yeah, I
more
feel you.
than paying a scumbag.
I would say if I'm getting like up close type thing, like I'm not in the nosebleeds, I'd pay like $500, $600, $700, Like I'm not
Oh
paying.
yeah, I mean, no matter where I sat, honestly, for Taylor Swift, I would pay $500 in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
That's
is you're
nothing.
gonna pay $1,300 for being up fucking there somewhere. Because we actually looked at that when she was at Ford Field because it was the same thing. I mean, and it's ridiculous because I work, Ford Field. I'm right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally like 4 days before that. There's a line around Ford Field for the merch stands by Comerica Park. That's outrageous.
I think if this tour wasn't a greatest hits compilation there, I don't think it would be this bad. But she played everything like from day one. So
That's good. That's cool. I didn't know that she did that. That's pretty cool.
yeah, it was that.
That makes a little more
tour.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's why everyone had a fucking meltdown.
Yeah. But yeah, I would not pay that much for Taylor Swift or my favorite bands or anything like that. Honestly, now I would pay like $1,300 if I got in like a suite or something for sure, because you're paying directly to whatever you're
That
paying
probably
for.
would have been easier in hindsight.
Yeah, maybe.
Like get a group of people that would want to see. Yeah. Corey, how much would you pay to see your favorite artist perform live? Top dollar. If Jim Beam himself was playing guitar.
I was say, who is your favorite artist? You even have one? Yeah, he doesn't know.
No, I listen to a bunch of different stuff, so I don't really pick one artist.
I would say Chili Peppers for you. In
Seen
terms
them
of
3 times.
In terms of concert, then, what would be the highest you would
I
pay?
think I've only ever spent $100 to go see them.
Damn. All right. Well, you're out of this.
I've also spent, $225 for Faster Horses.
I think that's dumb though.
Well,
That's not my scene, and maybe because I'm
that's
old and bitter.
it's 3 days long of
That's
country.
too much. I hate that. Like I want a
Now
hotel
you do.
room, and I want like 3 hours tops. And then I'm
Yeah,
out.
now, but
But
back then it was fun.
Yeah, back then it was fun. I wouldn't be able to do it now.
so
I could barely sleep in my bed, let alone on the ground.
It's because
There's
there's
no
no,
couch
there's no
here?
couches.
there's no couch here.
That's what I should buy.
I
That's what I should buy as an inflatable couch.
So I actually,
Put in places.
speaking of what you just said, I inquired. I sent them an email about getting single game suites at LCA to see how much it would cost.
I think it'd be sweet to do a hashtag outing. I know you hate Kevin, so
Yeah.
so it's probably a bad idea now. But
I actually have zero issues with Kevin at all.
I don't know, man.
So it's actually hilarious.
I don't want to sit in a suite for a fucking preseason game.
I'm just looking.
No.
I'm actually surprised that this is on here. I did not see this. They should give you the. But yeah, you could do some fun.
Let's go see Jonas Brothers.
Old Dominion. I bet you we just get one from Brandon, right?
I'll probably just get one for free.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Queen with Adam Lambert.
$7,800 doll hairs.
But
And that's not even like the good level.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's like the one that we were in for Rocket. That's pretty good.
so you divide that up by 10.
There's 18 tickets
780.
available.
Yeah, but are we really going to invite 18 people
I mean, I'm gonna do 15 people.
Are-
20 piece. It's pretty good.
for a Wings game?
Yeah, and a fucking sweet dog. That's food, drink. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's drinks.
I don't
actually.
think drinks are included in
You get
that.
like pop and water and shit.
I think
You
the
can sneak and shooters.
I think
It's
the
easier.
expensive one, the one that's more money, has drinks included.
He puts more money, like you said.
Yeah, it's $8,200. I think that one gets you.
Premier level behind goal corner.
Where's his signature level at? Is it like it looks like it's on the ice, or is that right below the Mez?
Yeah, I think it's right below the Bez. Yeah,
Those are sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all sweets.
But yeah.
That's
Anyway,
what we're looking at.
I inquired, but
We should inquire about Lions tickets since they sold out season tickets for the first time ever since
I mean,
back
I
and
can-
forth.
Ben probably feels like a dumbass.
I can probably get seat or not seat. I can probably get lines. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, there's only what 8 home games?
9 maybe?
Is it
Well, there's 17 games total,
It's-
so
with one bye week? So
You
8.
could totally
No,
go
there's-
Disney on Ice.
there's 18 weeks. You play 17 games now in the NFL.
That's weird. So some teams get shafted.
What do you mean? I think it goes like every. So like 1 year you'll have 9
Yeah.
home games. The
So-
next year you'll have 8 home
So you
games.
get shafted.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Just go like a random ass Pittsburgh game or
Eric
something.
Carlson's a Penn now.
Is he really?
Yep.
Damn.
Petrie's back in Montreal. So
I keep seeing like the Simpsons
Yeah,
meme
yeah. I saw that this
thrown out of
morning,
Moe's bar and then he's
actually. Right
somehow right behind him.
Yeah, this was for 5,800.
I think it also depends on who they're playing.
Yeah.
In what day of the week? If
Yeah.
it's a Tuesday, I bet.
Like
you
what day
it's
is this game?
Wednesday.
This is a Wednesday
Yeah.
game.
That'd be perfect though.
Honestly, I prefer LCA on a weeknight. It's a shit
Yeah,
show
yeah.
Friday, Saturday.
Honestly, I don't want to go on a weekend, so. But yeah, I would totally do something like this if we ever got enough people to commit.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure
it's
everyone's on board right now until you tell them like, hey, it's
Yeah,
going to
how much
cost
we need
Yeah.
the money.
it's going to cost $550 a person, and you got 2 tickets, so that's
Yeah.
$1,100. Oh, I don't have that money. Yeah,
Like
all
back
right.
when Corey was paying for Megan. Not you,
I
Corey.
I was about to say I don't
Not
remember
you,
paying
Corey.
for anyone named Megan.
So this is what I.
Oh,
inquired.
somebody got proposed to. Oh no. That's just a lady sitting down. False alarm. It's 2023. They could if they wanted to.
Yeah,
It's probably a national
this
anthem
is-
going on right now. That's why
I
she was
would
singing.
want to do this one too, the club one. I've never done that, but I heard it's sweet. Especially the one where the Ravens
Yeah,
walk right by.
yeah.
How many people do we need for that?
I think that's like individual.
Yeah, I think so.
It's more of an experience for your group instead of.
I don't even know if you can get tickets, so that's the problem. Because I think you have to have like whatever they're for those specific ones, like the clubs or whatever. So yeah, but anyway, that just reminded me when you talked about
Anywho.
streaks and stuff. Yeah.
Well, back to something that reminded me of something to say. So I just need to really know if I'm old and bitter or this is just stupid. So we got some shitty neighbors, just in general. They're out in the summertime doing bonfires, just screaming. That's just their tone. Yesterday, they had a grad party. They had a DJ. The DJ left at 9, which, like, I get. 9's fine.
Mm-hmm.
They somehow got louder as the night went on with their own sound system.
It's called being drunk.
Yeah.
I kind of understand that, but like, it's fucking 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and you're still blaring music. It's like, you could touch my house. We don't live out in the boonies. Like, what are we doing here? So, in your humble opinion, what is too late to be partying outside no matter what the circumstances. Grad party, I get. It might go a little bit later. But, like, they are consistently loud. What's your threshold? When do you call the cops? Do you call the cops?
Probably like 12.
Okay.
Like, on a weekend, I'm a little more lenient because I'm probably awake anyway. But during a weekday, yeah, anything past like 11, that's just stupid. Like, but in your case, I mean, if you have like someone that it's affecting negatively, then yeah, like 11, 30, 12. Because there's noise ordinance in every city. So
Right, and it's 10.
It's 10 o'clock.
Ironically, it's affecting Kayla way more than
that's what I figured. Yeah, so it's like you gotta, if it's like, it wouldn't affect us because we'll be awake, whatever. But like,
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying.
Back in the day, do you remember the neighbors that I had next to my dad? Back in the day, I don't remember if you ever heard about them.
The Zimmers?
No, the other ones.
Oh,
No.
I bit that tongue so hard.
No,
Bit that tongue so hard.
The other side was like that guy was a scumbag, like the white trash, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, they're a special type.
Yeah,
of people.
it's probably the same type of people, and my parents used to call cops all the time, so I get exactly what you're talking about. It'd be Wednesday. I still remember waking up at 2 a.m. on a school night when I was like 15, and there's like 4 dudes in the middle of our road fighting.
That happened
And
a lot too.
yeah, and just a bunch of chicks. Oh my fucking! And just
They're not that bad. They're just loud. It's a weird dynamic. The grandparents, the parents, and like uncle and aunt live in that house, and they just had their first graduate. Mm-hmm. It's
yeah, no thanks. That's tough.
so yours is midnight on the weekend. Corey, do you have an opinion?
Corey's over there partying. What do you mean?
That's why I needed him here for this.
Weekdays, 9 p.m.
Oh boy.
I'm in bed early. Weekend, 11, 30, 12.
Ooh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't do much, man.
Corey is an old man now. You love it.
So
I love
I'm
to
not
see
old
it.
and bitter, or are we just all old and
I
bitter?
think we're all old and bitter.
It's just like deep down, it's like I remember throwing some.
I'm down here too.
I don't want to wait. That go to waste.
I remember like throwing really obnoxious Halloween parties at the Taylor house, and I can only imagine how loud we actually got. I don't really know. I didn't really care. I didn't have worries. Now I have worries. So I don't
You also
know.
got to be aware of like what you do in that situation, because they are your neighbors. They could just take it the wrong way and get pissed even more.
Yeah, they would. Be
And
so
then they're just
petty.
gonna
They're
gonna bump even louder music on weekdays till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. They got this weird creature of a human that like lives in the garage, and he's always like doing woodworking at like 3 a.m. You get up to pee, and all you hear is a chop saw running. It's like, what the fuck is going on? It got to the point where it's like, hey, I don't want anyone to get hurt, but I hope it rains on the day of your grad party. That's so bad. But they probably would have stayed up later somehow.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, it stopped raining at midnight, let's go. It would have been so bad. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just lack of respect to me. I mean,
Yeah,
if
for the whole block.
if I've ever had anything like around here, whatever, or back, at James's or something or whatever, I'm always like, yo, it's 10:30, call them, whatever.
Right.
Just
That's what the
be
basement's for.
respectful. Yeah, exactly. Be respectful. I mean, if you got a couple people that are being loud or whatever, that's not that big of a deal. It's annoying, but if you have the whole
We all
fucking
know
party,
Brandon Rosen.
yeah, that's the B-dubs on West Road. But the whole like whole party just having a loud vibe because no one's there to tell them, bro, I have neighbors. Then
It's
yeah, just
the
lack of
music
respect.
was really
Yeah,
loud,
that's really
so
bad.
everyone had to talk over it.
Yeah.
It's one of those lunchroom debates,
Yeah,
So it's a
that's-
typical hashtag locker room where
Yeah,
we're having a conversation next to each
and
other.
then Bob's yelling.
and then
across
Bob
the
is
room,
yelling-
And Rosen's just yelling at the person next to him.
Yeah, everyone's got to be louder
Yes.
than the next person.
Yeah,
Okay, I
it's-
gotcha.
Yeah, that was the theme at midnight last night.
yeah, I can only imagine Kayla. Like, did you have to stop her from going out and beating some ass?
She
or what?
takes sleeping pills now, so it's easier to manage, but she was talking shit all day.
Yeah.
So my life's fun. But that got me thinking about a cool top 3, because we're pushing an hour, right? I'm close.
48.
Okay, so by the end of this top 3, we'll be at the hour. So that got me thinking, though, a top 3, and we're at different stages in life now, of course. And I will allow liquid to be on this list, but what are your top 3 party foods from the buffet table all the way down to the cake? What do you grab, like, in any, like when you just need some sustenance to, win you off that buzz? I'll let you ponder that because you weren't ready for that. I told Corey about that earlier. So,
Jesus.
do you have a list? I think your list is going to be funny.
Why would my list be funny?
Because I think you're going to do 3 types of liquid.
I won't. I don't even think liquid will be on there.
Okay. So do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay,
I'll go first. Number 1, like, favorite.
Backwards. You always do this. Number 3.
Fine.
I'm gonna start putting the fucking top 3 rules on there for him.
I know, right?
All right, so number 3, kind of specific to this area, I guess, but it happened a lot. Happened a lot, like at all the grad parties I would go to, is city chicken.
Yeah.
Define city chicken to the
Breaded pork on a stick. It's not chicken at all.
I just want to hear you say
It's
it.
just breaded pork.
Speaking of which, real quick, we were joking about this yesterday. About all those dudes I know from Iowa.
Yeah.
That at the Iowa State Fair, Daddy Trump was there.
Tom Arnold is from
And
Iowa.
awesome. Good. Thanks. And he told everyone in this little tent, because that's like a thing there. It's not even pork on a stick. It's pork chop on a stick. Straight up pork chop on a stick. And he told everyone, I'm buying pork chops. And then he just walked the fuck out and didn't pay a fucking thing. He gave one to a reporter and just bounced.
That's how you do it, man.
That's like the joke that we've been talking about
That's how you
all
get
day.
out of buying people pork chops on a stick and
Yep.
taxes. You just say you're going to do something and dip.
I was like, wow, how many of you boys missed out on pork chops on a stick yesterday? Anyway,
So-
city chicken.
Number 3, city chicken. Just because I don't think a lot of people are going to have it. A lot of people around us, yes, because
Sure.
it's just kind of a thing around us to have city chicken. Number 2, probably a good dinner roll.
I respect that. I wasn't even thinking that, but
Like a good dinner roll.
but when I
'cause-
think about it, I double up on the rolls.
Yeah, every time.
It could be just the Hawaiian roll.
yeah, a Hawaiian roll, a good yeast roll.
Yes, it could be anything.
It doesn't matter.
That's
I
a
always get
great play.
extra
Yep.
rolls.
Yep.
Number 1 for me, graduation or party food is mastacholi.
See, I'm not about that.
But
I love it's a
It's
staple at
always
every
so
party.
gross. It's always so
It's
gross.
at every
though.
party, graduation party, wedding party, every type of party.
It is there, but that doesn't make it good.
It's depending. Okay, so you're gonna have some bad mastacholi.
I've never had a good mastacholi at a
Oh, I
fucking.
have.
So here's a weird segue though, real quick. I remember John Randazzo's sister's funeral back from 2007, 2008 maybe. Steve Kowalchuk, Nick's older brother, played at Wayne State.
Kabalchik.
Whatever.
That's how
Yeah,
you
I'll
say my name in
there's a
Polish.
Steve.
There's a bunch of us.
I know exactly what you're talking about though. He was a coach for a while.
Yeah. I remember being next to him in that like buffet line. He looked at me, had those shitty packets of frozen butter that are so small. He's like, you know what you should do? Put this in the back of your shoe. By the time you get to the table, it's nice and soft. I think about that way too often.
Oh, man.
But he's probably right. It's probably a legit move.
And it's like half spread for you a little bit. Too.
Exactly.
You can figure it
It's
out.
perfect. So next time you're in a buffet line, just put that shitty little frozen butter packet in the heel of your shoe. Golden for the roll.
I don't put butter on the rolls. I just like the rolls.
Yeah, some people like butter. Like me and my mom will probably eat a stick of butter because we're gross. So, good list though. I appreciate it. I think you're favoring the masses with the Mascacholi play.
Are we doing an honorable mention? I guess
Yeah, if you want to think
alcohol. That'll be
specific?
the honorable mention. Now,
More
whatever's free at said party. Like if they have free beer, I'll do beer. If they got free Beam, well, obviously we'll drink Beam and Coke. But
Good old James. Gotcha. So my list is a lot different actually. Number 3 for me, and it's pretty on brand, is the pig in a blankie.
okay,
I have a lot of like just childhood memories of Super Bowl parties, of me just murdering some meat missiles in the form of a blanket. So that's
mini
number 3
Kevin
for
eating
me.
mini meat missiles. All right.
Yeah, for sure. This isn't my DNA, boys. Number 2, big dip guy. So it could be. I'm gonna be specific and say the 7-layer bean dip. That's always at a party that I've been
Yeah.
to, so I could murder that for days. And I'm a fiend, so like I'll do Doritos, I'll do Tostitos, whatever chip is there.
Big scoop guy.
I'm
with
not
those?
actually because they cut the roof of my mouth because
With
apparently I'm a
those,
child.
I'm talking about like the Frito scoops.
I don't even like Fritos. They smell like
Yeah,
like dog
Fritos
toast.
are
They're
bad.
weird.
Oh,
They're
dude,
weird.
the big Frito scoops with that 7-layer bean dip. You get so much dip per chip ratio.
So
It's
use a fucking
astonishing.
nacho.
What?
Nachos where it's at. Tortilla.
No, they're flat. They
Tortilla
break.
chips.
You're trying to go for 7-layer dip. Like you gotta have something sturdy there.
I have no. You gotta use the scoopables. It's easy.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
Those
the,
aren't Fritos.
But he's talking about
The
Tostino,
big
like,
Frito.
ball
Yeah.
one. You're talking about Frito scoops, which from a like an ergonomics, you're right. From a flavor perspective, he's right.
These bad boys.
That's like restaurant style is where it's at.
them bad boys.
Yeah. Oh shit!
So
I didn't even
they-
know they had Hardy Dippers.
Yeah.
So those are new
That's a game changer.
because those are what the Frito scoops are.
No, these,
Right,
these,
but they don't
these types of
taste
things
like
have been around
fucking-
for a while.
I know the
honestly have never seen
scoopers
these.
where they have the little random ridges
Yeah, they're like
everywhere.
balls
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
blue
Those have been around for.
Oh, yeah,
I've
these I'm
not
pretty sure have been around
seen
for a while. Or not, maybe not Tostitos, but some form of these.
bag. Yeah, the
That are not
the
Fritos.
Scoops.
the scoops.
Yeah,
I've never
these
seen
are,
the
yeah,
Hardy
these are good.
Dippers.
Yeah, those.
Those fuck up my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
I like the restaurant style.
that right there is that's a Frito scoop,
It is,
just made by Tostinos.
but it's a different flavor.
Yeah, like I've had them before. I think like shit like this. There's all sorts of like
okay, corn chips that were just those are Fritos.
Yeah, but
I,
they're
I
not.
just think Fritos.
They're not the weird taste
Yes.
of Fritos.
Thank you, Andy.
They are kind of
You
weird.
get me.
There are certain things that Fritos are good with, but yeah, just dipping them and stuff, I'm not about either.
Yeah, and if your best seller is the barbecue twist, you're not even doing the original right.
Yeah.
Well, I think their honey barbecue does well. I only eat them for the dips. Like if I'm gonna have a dip, I'm gonna have Fritos.
Frito has its own bean dip too.
Like a 7-layer one.
No, it's just straight bean dip.
Oh, I don't want
It might have
that.
been these. I think it was actually these. Yeah, Trader Joe's.
That makes more
Organic.
sense because the Tostito thing
Yeah,
was
it
life.
was 100% these right here. Yeah,
That
I
makes
had these. I had these at my mom's Christmas party like years ago. I was like, damn, these are fucking nice. It's a good find.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's a big old thumbnail. Just getting in there, getting your sauce.
That's what they're there for.
No, I get it. I understand. But restaurant style, they're too thin. They break.
That's
I
what
prefer
I'm
the
going for.
restaurant style.
I mean, if you get those really good chip ones, like they have like those bags at the stores, or if you go like a Mexican restaurant, they're thick as fuck. You can get
Yeah.
them. You can get them bad boys in there.
I hear you.
You can get them bad boys in there.
I literally had 7-layer bean dip last week. I was crushing.
I seen
Literally.
Kayla made it.
Fuck. Some of my fingers are all bean dippy. It's like, why am I even doing this?
You
spoon
just
that
man
shit.
motor, just
Should, yeah.
Just grab some.
God's force.
Yeah.
Let's go. And number one, and this might be a cop out, but every party, I shouldn't say every party, but a majority of the parties that I go to, just have pizza. It's easy. It's a good party food. You can get a stack of them, hot and sleazy, or you can get the party pizza from like BC's. It's still good. And
Oh, that could be
for-
another segment.
It could.
what?
Types of pizza.
After this one, we'll do top 2 party pizzas downriver.
Party pizzas.
Or you
I'm
just
not
save it for next
experiencing party
pod?
pizzas because we did the top 3 pizza chain already.
That's what I
and
wanted specific.
the honorable mention is going to be the good old party sub. My dad was big about going down to like Melvindale to a specific place that I can't recall off the top of my head, and it's 7 feet long, and you cut it up into a bunch of little sections of sandwich.
He's
That's
really
the
big on
honorable
communal food. I'm seeing
Yeah.
pizza, sub, dips.
Dips.
Man,
What was the first one?
mention. I'm not scared of COVID.
yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Not HIV. Nothing. Doesn't matter.
Nope. What was the first one?
Or your third one?
Pigs in a blanket.
Oh, yeah, Pigs in a
But
Blanket.
I-
That's
a little
definitely
more.
kind of communal. Yeah.
That's just putting a
More
bowl.
personal, but
It's
yeah.
put in a bowl with a bunch of other
Yeah, yeah.
ones.
My germs.
Mashed potatoes, my number one. All right, Andy, you have the floor.
So I would say I'm gonna get on with Corey for 3 being the city chicken. That's top tier. Honestly, honestly, all these aren't even in a list. They're just they're same level. Like city chicken could be 1 or 3.
Sure.
Number 2, I'm gonna go with stuffed cabbage, Polish staple.
Really?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. But it's not a big party thing.
But it is for like grab parties that I go
I've
to.
seen it. I've seen it.
Grab parties I go to, like
Big tinfoil
Christmas.
tray.
Yep.
You just scoop what you want.
Christmas, everything. It's always there for the ones I go to. I mean, obviously, if you go to like a Super Bowl party, it's not gonna be there. But
Maybe.
we were talking like grab
hosting?
parties and shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I think the first one's kind of tough, but I think I'm probably gonna go. Man, hang on.
He's gonna end up with Masacholi.
No, I'm not. I can tell you that's not gonna happen.
That'd be hilarious.
Talk all that shit.
Masacholi's been number one.
I think I'm gonna go with cornbread.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
I'm gonna
I
do it.
love a good cornbread.
It was tough to put it in there, but I'm putting it in there because
Number one.
like you're talking about like holidays mostly is when you see that, but it's like
Shit, I go to the grocery store and make my own a whole
yeah, dude.
bunch
Yeah,
of
dude.
cornbread and murder it.
We go to Trentwood Farms over there for food, and I ended up like every time I go there, I have to resist from just grabbing those little there's like 2 of them in a little pack, and they're so fucking good. God damn.
So good.
So
What's your honorable mention, Masacholi?
no, I would say the honorable mention is probably meatballs. Meatballs are.
Like barbecue meatballs or Swedish meatballs?
I don't like barbecue. I would like regular ones. Yeah, I don't touch the barbecue ones.
I have to
My
ask,
mom makes those every year. I can't stand them.
There's a difference.
Yeah, regular meatball. Because here's the thing, because like you guys talk like mashed potatoes, you throw that on there. You could throw it if they do have like little like breads. You can make a little meat sub. I've done that before. Depends what you're feeling. Yeah.
Rotisserie chicken is another big one. Like if you go to the chicken coop or
I hate
something.
rotisserie chicken. I don't even know why. I just don't like it.
That's fair.
I mean, the only chicken I put on my list was pork.
You're right.
This guy is definitely a biology major.
Damn, a good list. I don't know who won though.
Nobody. We were so different.
Yeah,
Mine was
know.
tailored more towards like graduation parties.
that's fine.
So was I.
And that's fine. I don't know because like pizza could be at a grad party. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Probably at your neighbor's grad party.
yeah.
I
Should have
don't
went over
know.
there and partied.
Bet you
man.
they were
Find
hot
out.
They
ready.
invited us, but like I don't know. There's a weird vibe. I don't want to encourage their behavior, so why would I partake?
Yeah.
Should have just went over there and stole their booze at least.
Yeah,
They're not old enough to drink.
dude. When I woke up this morning, there was like so many things in my yard that
Yeah.
didn't belong there. They're probably still asleep. They're bums. I hate it. But
Good old Wyandotte. You got a really nice house and then
dude,
not so nice.
I mean, I'm so close to the ghetto of Wyandotte.
Yeah.
So close.
So I like this little area. Everyone's houses is nice. Mostly old people. I'm ready to home. I'm ready to home.
No, that would be ideal. You
That's
struck gold.
those guys never. They're old as hell. They're awesome people. Never really around. But when they are, they're quiet. Those people never there. That's when your dad worked with. They're up north 90% of their time.
Yeah.
At older people never there. Like
That's
it's
awesome.
it's fucking great.
All right. Well, that about sums it up. Andy is living the dream.
Yep.
We barely put a dent in the Soberon keg.
I don't know. I feel like we put.
Yeah, we put a fair
And
bit
as
in there.
always, we're as humbly we could possibly be.
Umbe.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 22.
Get
We'll
yourself
catch
some
you on the
dippers.
next one.